Canto Valley 2, Raven versus Kai. I predict in the early game, at the very least, we're going to see Shax play super aggressive.
I bet Metals
When
has
I
been playing these
play
matches in his sleep.
when I play against DJ or watch DJ's games, he also likes to play pretty aggressively, but against Raven in particular, I think you have to play a little bit defensively, at least in the early game, because candy are so inexpensive that it's just really
You
hard
need
to
help.
trade efficiently. The classic every lane approach, which you can do because candy are so cheap.
Oh, that's not a good start. I should have waited like 2 frames.
So the thing he's talking about
Might
right
have been
now
low.
is he didn't get the
Ay,
defense
ay,
buff.
ay, ay,
Oh,
ay, ay.
wow.
Winnable.
Surprisingly chunky than
Winnable.
how they usually play. Anyways, when you pick up your candy at the start, you want to get that defense buff.
Just help me
But if
drift,
you
that's all
pick
it
up
was.
your unit immediately, it won't have the buff. So that first candy he dropped will probably die relatively quickly when DJ gets to it because it doesn't have the buff. But on the bright side, it kind of looks like DJ did the same thing, because that soldier didn't have the buff, I believe. Grabbing an extra candy. One more second. There you go. He's got enough for another set of candy. Nice.
Being indecisive there, that's not good. That was a
Interesting.
simple.
So he left the soldier that the DJ already put out. So that's gonna slow down his capture units a little bit. Wow, I'm surprised it was able to retake that ghost too. All right, and yeah, now you see Shax starting to. He knows that DJ likes to plant a lot, so he's probably going to drop a few candy on some of his ghosts defensively, just to prevent that. Unfortunately, since candy are pretty inexpensive, he can also kind of keep pushing. He does have a big buildup of candy over here, though, so I'm curious if he'll notice that and go grab some. I think he probably just saw it right now, would be my guess. Yeah. Yeah, he knows. Nice. He's doing a good job to not let his mana build up too much. He's doing really good. He's going to want to run around the back here and plant some more candy to slow down DJ's mana income. A little unfortunate that he wasn't able to stop the ghost from proccing, because now that candy's going to have an even harder time, because as soon as the ghost procs, everything around gets that defense buff. So it's going to be a little bit difficult for that candy to win that fight. I don't know if it can, but we will see. A lot of this is just about slowing down DJ.
Whoa,
That's why you see a lot of like individual units at each of the ghosts.
Okay.
Oh.
He's desync.
Yeah, yeah. Shax has played long enough. He recognized.
Okay.
No, he's definitely desync. That's a very long desync, but yeah, you get used to it. You learn. Yeah, the entire map is just like constantly contested everywhere. This is kind of what you'd expect to see from high level play. During the later rounds, you'll see a lot less planting and a lot more pushing with armies, but the early game, especially for Raven, yeah, you're gonna see a lot of this. Raven and Soul are definitely the biggest perpetrators of this, I guess. Oh, nice. The combo slightly desynced, but he was able to pick it up. That's really good. Wasn't able to get the kill, but now it's going to be really hard for DJ to contest anything where Shax shows up because his life is so low. That being said, though, he might have to show up and contest this. This is a lot of soldiers. Oh, he might want to just grab that candy and run. This is a tough fight. You hear the candy die in the
Oh,
background there,
polygon.
but a fight like this, it's definitely. Oh man. Well, if you look at the map, he definitely has a lot of the map already. So
I have no
there
tips.
isn't
I gotta go.
there isn't much else for him to be doing right now. And even if he gets that kill there, he still has to go through all of these soldiers, but definitely a very strong lead for Shax right now. It's so hard to keep up with all those candy. Soldiers are the best melee unit in the
Good
game,
start, good
technically.
start.
Soldiers are the best unit in the game, the best melee unit in the
Unbelievable
game, but
mana
they're
on the whole
also
map.
expensive. So per mana basis, you could argue that Candy are actually the strongest unit, which is one of the reasons why it's so difficult to play the early game here, especially as Kai when your stuff is so expensive. You can't really afford to just trade units with Raven.
Let's go this way. Actually, I need to go where he goes. Where is he going? He's up there.
So with such a big lead like this, you want to see Shax kind of push his advantage as much as possible. So you see him releasing the Charlotte, his elite armor unit. Definitely the first elite you usually go for as Raven because she is pretty inexpensive. She's an armor unit, so she supplements the fact that Raven and Valentine don't have basic armor units. And honestly, even by armor unit standards, just a very strong unit, so it's kind of a no-brainer. Nice, this is a good little catch of all these soldiers that have no ghost defense buff on them. This is gonna be, yeah, that's a lot of mana. It's a pretty tough situation for DJ here. He does finally have the gauntlet body out, so he can start mounting a bit of a comeback. Raven and Valentine notoriously have a bit of a difficult time with armor units because they do not have lower mobile units. The most that they have to deal with them are the P Blancmange, which you can see Shax just barely finished unlocking. And the problem with them is that they are pretty fragile. So as long as the master doesn't show up, hey, they'll do great against the armor unit. But once the
I
master
find
shows
using
up,
the magic units on defense is kind of their only purpose for me personally.
yeah, you definitely want to use them on defense. I mean, you can push with them, but once they lose their ghost defense buff, man, they'll die to anyone in one combo. This is a tough fight. I don't.
Oh, okay.
What? A little bit of a double hit there. Okay. Oh, does DJ not have a? Oh, he might not have a
No.
dispel. Yeah, he's been behind enough that he might not have had the mana to spare for a dispel.
Yeah.
It was smart of him to. It was smart of DJ to pick up his. So that field that Raven places right there makes it so servants cannot attack when they're standing on the field. So DJ
Okay.
picked up his
It's fine.
Quadro Bailiff, an elite ranged unit,
It
and
survived.
placed him
Are you
somewhere
kidding
where
me?
he was not on the field. So good little way to play around that without having
That's
dispel
fine.
available.
No, I need you to go top side.
Yeah, that was smart of him to switch to topside. He noticed that he doesn't have pretty much anything topside.
Oh, that was annoying. Oh no, that's really
Uh
not good.
oh. Okay, only one candy died. Um, yeah, whenever the screen freezes like that, that means one of the masters is doing an overdrive, and
He's in the shop,
when
punish.
yeah, that's smart.
In fact,
Oh,
I
that
get
sucks.
punished.
It dropped. Unfortunate. Oh, is he gonna?
Nice.
Okay, yeah, not enough for a burst. Not enough tension for a burst. Yeah, when the screen freezes like that, it means the master is doing an overdrive, and Kai in particular has the best, at the very least, very arguably, the best overdrive in the game, and you may be seconds away from seeing like an entire army of yours destroyed, so it's a little bit nerve-wracking when you see that, but... Little bit of a hiccup. That's fine. Yeah, tough fight for Shax because that Quadro Bailiff ranged units, the arrow symbol on the map, are very strong against melee units, the little circle symbols. So the onus was on Shax to make that fight end as soon as possible, and doing that against a Quadro Bailiff who is prone to shooting masters, interrupting you during the fight, it's just kind of not a risk worth taking when you already control the majority of the map like Shax does. He can just kind of, yeah, he can play around this, collect more mana, and try to increase his lead. So he's trying to knock him down so he can't break the ghost. Nice, yeah. He was able to
Nice,
stop
I
him.
stopped him from taking that out.
Yeah, he was able to stop him from breaking the ghost. When the round starts, your units will spawn at the closest ghost, and if DJ was able to break that ghost, then the closest ghost is Shax's master ghost, which would be way down here. So he wanted to stop him from breaking this ghost so he could prevent DJ from assaulting it. So he's cleaning up down here. He's going to go over here and clean up this armor unit next, probably. He's got plenty of mana, so definitely want to see him. I haven't been noticing if he already unlocked another elite, but... Oh, yeah, he did. Okay. Yeah, he's got plenty of mana to keep pumping out more units. And once that Milfoy is unlocked, his unit will be... His army will be kind of at its peak. Those are definitely his two best elites, and they are very, very strong and very hard to deal with. He still has other strengths, like he could still unlock his elite magic unit, but those two are definitely the primary ones. Yeah, and you'll see he sends it on that top lane so that he can have a Charlotte protecting his units down bottom, and his Milfoy pushing up top. Definitely got to kill these mobile units, though. These are very strong mobile units. Not only do mobile units beat armor units, but they put the the defense down debuff on armor units to make them even better at killing them. So that's why Shax didn't want to leave. He wanted to prioritize that.
Oh, I keep screwing that up.
Yeah, that combo can be tough to hit, especially if like there's a ghost in between or the range difference is there. Yeah, he's probably got to abandon his Charlotte. I don't think he's gonna be able to save her. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no. Not gonna... Oh! Never mind. Just barely killed. Nice. He's still got a really strong push down bottom, but he probably wants to move this... Yeah, move that magic unit up here to help the candy win against the gauntlet body. Armored units, the squares, of course, beat the circle units. There is a triangle in this game. There's more than just a triangle's worth of units, but there's a triangle in this game in the sense that melee units will beat mobile units beat armor, and armor beat melee units. Unless you're playing Izuna, then your units all just lose.
No.
Oh, nice. So DJ doesn't have enough tension to burst. Oh no. Oh dang, that's a bit of a shame. He's got a really big lead on him, but he was able to make it back to his ghost, so he gets the defense buff and he has some tension now, and he can use the ghost in between them. Ooh, but he gets the unblockable into the Charlotte hit. That's crazy. That's how it goes sometimes, dude. Avoiding that Charlotte stomp thing is so difficult. Yeah, he notices definitely some units up top that he needs to deal with. So I'm a little bit worried. Yeah,
what am I doing?
Yeah, he recognizes. That's good. Yeah, he needs to get over here because he has more units to lose over here than he has to gain by killing right here. Not to mention, nice, he's got his elite unit. Oh, but his slots are full. He can't pick him up to save him. in a situation like this, he would love to pick him up right now, but Raven has a lot of really good skills, but that often will end up meaning his item bar gets kind of filled
I
up.
don't want to be here anymore.
He's got very strong items and everything too, though. But a little bit of a shame to lose the Milfoy there. It did have some experience on it. So the little blue bar under the servant's life, that is their experience meter. They start at level 0, then go to 1, 2, and then level 3. The more experience they have, the more attack and defense they have, and some of them even unlock different abilities and stuff, but you generally want to kind of try to preserve them, but you don't want to try to preserve them so hard that you die and throw your lead.
Lucky me.
Let's see, what determines on round start whether an existing unit is on an existing node or back at the Master Ghost? Yeah, so if you have a unit assigned to Ghost number 1, and Ghost number 1 stays yours until the end of the match, or sorry, until the end of the round, it will stay at Ghost 1, but if that's why at the very end of a round, you'll often see people try to like break ghosts, is because then it resets the position as to where that servant starts at the beginning of the round. I believe it usually starts at like the closest neighboring ghost. Sometimes I feel like it's funky though. I don't know. That's generally the way I think of it though. Ooh, he's able to catch these. Oh, interesting. So he's able to catch those Gauntlet Body with no defense buff on them, but he does have 2 magic units, so he probably valued going down here instead, which I think is definitely the right choice. Because you don't want to leave Kai to just like clean up the rest of your units when you know your units up top will win on their own. I like seeing Shax finally using Lady Blick a lot more. I think it's a very strong ability, plus it forces your opponent to buy 2 dispels, because if he uses this spell as well, if DJ only has one dispel, he can only just get rid of one of those effects. Oh, a little bit of it. Oh, he's got the Milfoy right there. Nice. So she used her ability on him where he can't attack for a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. Miss Tiramisu. She has an ability where she can cast Fear on someone, and for Masters it'll make them unable to attack for like 5 seconds or something. It's even longer on Servants, but that was a really nice time for her to show up like that. Ooh, nice. Oh, he could potentially... Oh, man! Oh, Servants are botting him. He potentially could have ended it there, because when you die, the shield barrier on your Master Ghost goes down, and DJ's went all the way down to 0, so it was going to take full damage from any Master attacks, but because he got comboed so many times by the Servants, he was going to end up showing up late, and I don't know, it's just a risk that he didn't want to take, which is totally understandable. Ooh, the Bomb Wars. Bomb, very strong item. Alright, Shax has got to be careful, he's very low. Yeah, unfortunate. Yeah, he could be a little bit more aggressive up top here. Ooh, I don't think he'll be able to end it here. But I understand putting a little additional damage on there just to kind of scare Shax a bit. That little bit of damage can make a big difference if he sees an opening on the Master Ghost. I think Shax is trying to assault him back, it looks like. He's got to be careful though, because if he dies one more time, that'll be the end of this. Whenever you die, your Master Ghost loses health, and the more often you die, the more health your Master Ghost will lose. I think you're afforded like 3 deaths, and then the fourth death is the one that'll kill your Master Ghost if it maintains full health the whole time. Oh, burst. Nice. Okay. Yeah, probably gonna run here. Yeah, a bit of a shame to lose the fight there, but he had the defense down buff on him because he was standing next to the enemy Master Ghost, so it's a very difficult fight to win, and it's better that he retreats and loses some units than to die, because he definitely still has the lead here. Super? Yep. Yeah, Raven Super is still pretty decent. Sometimes the enemy units can kind of dodge out of the way, but I mean, when they don't, it's very strong. Ooh, the battery rod could make Master Ghost Assault pretty viable. Probably see, DJ was trying to break that bottom left ghost just to take some pressure off of his Master Ghost, but wasn't able to get there in time. Oh, I should just full screen this. What am I doing? Yeah, so definitely the majority of... Oh, I thought the majority of DJ's units would be over here. I know he's got that Quadro Bailiff probably stashed in his pocket, but he actually does not have very many units over here. So yeah, Shax is just gonna kind of roll through and take these. Again, he wants to play pretty careful here because he does have a very big lead, but he also only has one more life left. So you see, he sees it. He's got to see it. Yeah. Yeah, so DJ is trying to run over here.
Get off! I know what he's doing.
Yeah, he saw it. Yeah, so he's trying to kind of pull a sneak attack. Ooh. How did he just take that much damage? What just happened? Oh, landmine. Okay. Yeah, so DJ's going for a little bit of a cheesy play here because he knows he's behind, but it's smart to threaten something like this. Those landmines do a lot of damage, even with defense buff on. So he's kind of trying to bait him into that, but this is a bit of a Herculean effort from DJ here because he knows he doesn't have much going for him right now. If Shax gets the time, he should definitely tell his units to advance on the Master Ghost because DJ is clearly too busy to help them, but understandably, he's a little preoccupied.
No way do I lose.
It's not over yet. It's not over yet. He's got the defense buff on him, so this isn't going to kill. Honestly, he might just want to run away. Yeah, I think when he bursted right there, he should have just ran away and attacked DJ's mate. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's his Master Ghost with no... Oh, no. Yeah, it's over.
Killing me?
It's over if DJ hits the Master Ghost. Maybe he doesn't notice how low it is as well. Oh, shit. Yeah, No, ignore this. Ignore this. Run to the enemy Master Ghost and kill it. Oh! Okay. So he definitely could end it just by running over to the enemy Master Ghost right now, but it is a stressful situation, so... Yeah, DJ's gonna run over here and he's gonna try to jump and hit the Master Ghost. That's what we're about to see. Oh, nice. He did get some of the shield back though, so he won't be able to instantly kill it. Oh. Yeah, he's got to get rid of one of these dispels, free up his item slot so he can buy. Oh no, that sucks.
Hey, but so bad at using it.
Nice. Yeah, he needs a life potion, honestly. It's gonna be hard to... Yeah, you won't be able to really get any combos behind the Master Ghost like this. Oh, he's going for it. Oh, it's a race. Oh, he's probably not gonna get there in time, though. Oh, just barely not enough.
I was trying to make a Hail Mary.
Oh, just barely not enough. Very, very, very close.